Yo, what's happening, fanbase, and welcome to another episode of the Rant Cafe. Today we'll be discussing our favorite One Piece arc, and we will all argue with each other because we all have very different tastes here. So, in case
rubber.
Yes, like I wouldn't do that personally, but Taking would. With us today, we have All Day Anime, a usual, pretty much core member of the Rant Cafe. Yeah.
I'm excited. We gotta take advantage of whenever Animac's gone to do One Piece.
Yeah, that's Animac. We love you, but you can go on more vacations if you want. We also have Taking.
Hi, I got a devil fruit. I haven't eaten it yet because I'm afraid of what'll happen, but I have it.
That's definitely good. We also have the RPG monger.
Hello, everyone. I have to do it every time.
Yeah, you're stuck with those cringy beginning out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Just embrace it. That's what I do.
Oh, hell yeah, man.
And we have Nawagata.
Hello.
Anime YouTube Briss.
Breast?
Not what I said, but okay.
Okay.
And
Off to a great start.
Extraordinaire. You still do Twitch, right?
Here we go. Oh, yes. All the time. Breast. Not on Twitch, though. We're not allowed to do that. But Twitch, yes.
Again. Yeah.
All right. So, the link to the tournament bracket is my tweet. My Twitter link is in the description.
In the tweety.
The thing below the video.
It's the thing below the video. I don't know if it's by you, but for me, Briggs's face is frozen in this weird smile.
Oh no.
Oh, no, he's there. Yeah, he's there. He's moving. He's alive.
Okay. Well, in any case, so the first round is Ennis Lobby versus Water 7, which technically count as two different arcs.
Yeah, okay. I wanna go into at least a 30-minute rant on this. Okay.
Oh, damn.
No. We have time.
I seriously could do that, but no, that's understand why people break them into two arcs. I actually prefer to break them into two arcs. Some people consider them one. I just think way too much stuff happens to change a venue and everything. So, yeah.
Well, Water 7 is an amazing build-up into Ennis Lobby, right?
It does.
It's a good...
And they go hand in hand. You can't really have one. You can't really review one without looking at the other. But I always consider, like, whenever they hop to a new island, that's a new arc.
Yeah,
so.
It's going to be hard to vote for Water 7, though. Like Water 7 is great, but then it builds up into Ennis Lobby, which is, like, even better, in my opinion.
All right, so Water 7
the only way I
has
could,
Frankie House, and Ennis Lobby is Luffy challenging the world government.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
This is also the big, like, peak for Robin as well, right?
Oh, yeah.
See, this is a big thing. It's a big moment. It's a big moment just because you're taking a very, very important character from the crew and really like putting a spotlight on them. So I just feel it's really important for that reason alone.
Not to mention Frankie was introduced.
Frankie was introduced. A cyborg that runs on Coca-Cola. I mean, okay.
Which is basically the dream.
Yes.
Yeah.
But I have a question for you. Where is the Sanji fought the weird noodle guy?
Yeah. One second. Okay, it's actually in.
How do you know his name?
Because I'm a fucking nerd. Anyway, but that's like in a middle arc where like a transition period between Water 7 and Ennis Lobby. That would technically, I would say, be at the very end of Water 7, because at the end of Water 7, they get on the sea train heading toward Ennis Lobby, and that's kind of like its own little mini section there. But I would consider that part of Water 7 because they're not actually at Ennis Lobby yet.
I would also. So now, here's the thing. For me, Water 7 is the Usopp arc. I know it has Robin backstory. I know it introduces Frankie, but this is the big Usopp arc.
It focuses on Usopp. It sets up the stuff with Robin.
See, man, there's just too much going on with so many main characters that I think it's a kind of, to me, it's easy. Like, you know what I mean? I'm just like Water 7 because
you like Water 7 better?
Yeah, I do.
Damn.
Because that Robin scene, like where she like yelled up at the crew and was like, "I want to live."
That's Ennis Lobby.
Oh, that was Ennis Lobby.
Yeah.
Oh no, you're right. Okay, so then Ennis Lobby. Then Ennis Lobby. That's that scene alone.
Soulgate King. That's all I gotta say.
Yo, Soulgate King showed up. That's Water 7.
Yeah.
No. So
Wait.
Well, it's Enies Lobby, isn't it?
Oh God! Oh,
That's
good
Enies
God!
Lobby.
This is.
Well, there's two. I know there's two fucking versions of that little song. Aren't they like one in each arc? I'm not sure.
Yeah, one is when Saga King first appears at the end of Water 7 on the Sea Train, and the other time is when we have Thriller Bark when he fights against Perona. You're lucky you guys have me here.
There we go. Okay, I'm completely fucking.
I'm very happy we have you here.
Then again, Water 7 had all the thing with the Going Merry. So
yeah, the Going Merry thing was not nearly as emotional, in my personal opinion.
I mean,
compared to Robin saying she wants to live and Usopp fighting.
But I'm just talking about like the setup for the Going Merry. And when the shipwrights tell the crew like it can't go on, and that led to the fight with Usopp, that was all Water 7. But the actual burning of it was at the end of Enies Lobby. This is hard. Why did you have to start off with these two?
Yeah, this is really hard.
I figured,
I do have a point to make. Sunny is a very, very, very big improvement. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
And don't get me wrong, it was really, really hard losing that ship. But I think how Water 7 kind of like, puts the spotlight on the crew itself and not the material. Or Enies Lobby, I'm sorry. I think Enies Lobby kind of has like that thing above it, you know what I mean? And it's like you guys said too, it's like, Water 7 is leading into this, which is the climax. So that's why I feel that's me.
It is the climax, I agree. But even though a lot of people say that Luffy versus Lucci is like one of the best fights in One Piece, I think that Luffy versus Usopp is better.
I
genuinely do.
I would put that within my top 5 before I do with Luffy and Lucci. I mean, it's fine. It's just the fact that they are friends and they're fighting, and the fact Usopp goes way better. He does way better in that fight than anybody expected him to. He went all balls out for that one.
Yeah, they went from boys to men right there.
I remember that. Thing.
Yo, and for me, right after that, and Luffy's feeling bad, and Zoro holds him back. It's like, yo.
You know what? I'm gonna call my vote for Water 7 because
damn,
because of that, not just because of the Luffy Usopp fight, but also you have to view it as like a foundation stone for what Enies Lobby would become. Like if it wasn't for the way Water 7 was handled, Enies Lobby would be shit.
Oh damn, that was way up.
That's not fair, man. It's like I think
it introduced the concept with the Robin running from the world government, the CP9, Frankie, the alliance that they had, the Sea Train thing, all the shit with the world government. I mean, I
think that the Buggy arc in the beginning was better than Wano because the Buggy arc introduced Zoro and Wano has Zoro.
That is a false dichotomy because those two arcs had nothing to do with each other. These two go hand in hand.
All right, fine.
Yeah,
I'm
going to go basing and then everything with Mary. So I'm going with Water 7 because I'm going with it.
Damn, dude, you just made this really hard for me.
I know.
And with me, all that stuff aside, like Water 7 just as a fucking location was awesome.
It's amazing. It's like Venice, but a giant water fountain.
That was awesome when you first got to that in One Piece, and like that, like with all the other stuff put into that, I think I'm gonna go Water 7.
I love world building, and Enies Lobby was a really cool location with the giant hole it had and everything.
And a lot of good fights.
Water 7 introduced like a whole steampunk aspect to One Piece. It had like trains now and shit.
Yeah.
And
teching
thing,
geography, everything.
It is. In fact, everything. And the Water 7 connects to other islands via the Sea Train. So therefore,
I know how it works.
Oh god, man!
All right, I'll shut up and let you.
I have to make it hard.
Water 7. Who's next?
You go Water 7.
I'm going Water 7.
So it's 2 for Water 7
and teching for Water 7. I personally, even though Luffy versus Usopp is probably one of the high points in the whole series for me, I have to say Luffy shooting that flag had as much emotional weight for me personally.
You mean Soga King? King of the Century.
I mean Soga King, but I mean when Luffy was like,
I don't know how to speak Japanese. I know how to enunciate it, but I have no idea what I'm saying.
Incredible.
That's great.
You're amazing, man.
Well, you answered Josh Duffy's donation.
I was about to say
attempt it.
Wait, Briggs, what are you going? I haven't heard your thought process.
So I'm going Enies Lobby.
Okay, Nux is going Enies Lobby, so it's 2-1. And while I do agree with teching that like Water 7 is an amazing setup, I do like the setup it wouldn't amount to anything without an amazing climax. Like Robin shouting out, them burning the flag, and everyone had a good matchup that arc as well. I got to go for Enies Lobby. So it's 2-2. all up to you.
Who's our tiebreaker?
Now I gotta.
Now, the reason why I'm going for Ennis Lobby
Yes!
just for Robin itself, honestly, because I have never cried so much in an anime.
I want to live.
That was
Twinkle
God.
Five.
It was really emotional.
That hit me so hard. It hit me harder than losing Mary. And don't get me wrong, I cried bad during Usopp's fight, during Mary, but Robin, I was just that wrecked me for like an hour.
Fair enough. I mean, they're both so good. Like, it's
I don't think
really good
any
arcs.
of us would honestly be upset if either of them were lost.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good one. I think they're all both comparable length too. I don't know if I think Ennis Lobby might be a little longer, but
yeah.
Ennis Lobby, Soga King walking in, making friends with the giants. Dude,
that too.
so
Like
freaking good.
that was an all right. I was okay with that. It was an all right moment. I'm not going to put it up there as like one of the best moments in.
No,
One Piece.
I understand, but it's all just
It's great.
they're all like little.
Yeah.
okay, no, we gotta move to the next one.
Also,
The next one's
Luffy
my
uses Gear
favorite.
2 and Gear 3 for the first time in Ennis Lobby.
Yes!
Oh man, I completely even forgot about that. There's so much shit that goes on in those arcs. I can't even really remember all of it in one setting.
When they beat some bad guys, they're about to go up the stairs, and Zoro goes the wrong way.
That happens every arc, though.
Oh, but this was such a good one because they were like
It
heading
was.
up the stairs, and midway up the stairs, he got lost. Come on,
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
pretty
was
impressive.
pretty good.
I mean,
That was pretty good.
it's
Yeah.
amazing.
now that's character writing. Anyway,
That is.
no one understands Zoro.
Now the next one's the best one. So we gotta go to the next one.
All right, next we
Okay.
got Whole
All
Cake Island versus Dressrosa.
I already know
Dress-
mine.
Dressrosa gets a lot of shit, I feel.
Yeah, I
That's
say
my
we,
favorite.
like the thing about Whole Cake Island is it has Karakuri. Ah,
What
I'm saying
now?
it wrong. Karakuri.
What now? Charlotte
That guy.
Katakuri. Yes.
That fellow.
Yeah. The Mochi.
Who is my
Yeah.
favorite villain in One Piece.
Whose name you weren't sure to pronounce, but okay.
Yes.
I have a
And
theory about him. I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
it's hard. And
Okay,
Dressrosa,
it's not a theory, but how cool would it be if that was Kaido's son?
everyone.
I
been
made a
kind of
video about
saying
that. It's crazy.
Okay, all right. So I'm not the only one who thinks. All right, continue.
No,
next.
I
I'm
wasn't.
sorry.
Big.
No,
yeah.
when the chapter was released, that's like Kaido and Big Mom were friends in the past. Every single One Piece YouTuber's like, well, we found Daddy.
Yeah. I'm happy.
I mean, like, Katakuri is freak show strong. He's taller than a lot of his other siblings. I mean, come on.
his
I'm
eyes
just not
too.
gonna-
He has the same eyes as Kaido, and I've
I-
noticed
I-
Oda does that. Like if they're related, he'll put a little bit of small similarities within the characters, so you can kind of differentiate whether.
Yeah, also, Katakuri has, like, a magenta-colored hair, so Big Mom is pink hair, and then Kaido has black hair, so I don't know if that's how genetics work, but it's like mixing colors together to make magenta.
Well, that's how anime works.
Exactly.
Like a dark shade of red.
Also, we
But,
lost RPG manga.
Oh,
Oh, did
Yeah.
we?
I totally know.
Man overboard! I'm owning after him!
Oh my god. That's so perfect. We gotta wait for him to get back.
All right,
Dressrosa is my favorite arc.
I think because Dressrosa is the longest arc, it's 100 chapters. I think people are getting kind of tired of it near the end. But I'm going to go Dressrosa too because Gear 4th Luffy. Gear 4th
Yeah.
Luffy.
Gear 4th Luffy is
Go
not one I
Flamingo,
like.
dude. I'm
Gear,
just
Gear
going-
4th Luffy. Gear 4th Luffy. Gear 4th Luffy. That's my
And
reasoning.
and
I also
Ando
very much like the
Flamingo.
That is
Yeah.
pretty solid.
Yeah.
And
Coliseum was pretty sick. Sabo was amazing. Fujitora.
Oh god, oh yeah, it's a Sabo, Fujitora, a bunch of Tontanas climbing over Robin's
Flamingo.
boobs. Everything worked great.
But no one's mentioning Doflamingo.
Doflamingo.
Oh, he was cool too. He
I
was
loved
alright.
him. He
He
Yeah,
is
he was
my most
alright.
I
favorite
don't know.
villain.
Dofi's flashback, Law's flashback, Corazon.
No, I'd say that as far as voting for the arc, I would vote for Dressrosa over Whole Cake Island in an instant. But that one high point of Luffy versus Katakuri, there was no comparison.
I seriously need to make a video on why Doflamingo is the greatest villain in the world.
Ever.
Okay.
Ever.
Of all time.
Ever.
Of all time.
Even better than
I really do.
even better than the Joker.
Yes.
Okay.
Wait
He
a
is
second.
the
You fucked
Joker.
me up. You fucked me up right there. I'm sorry.
He
I
is the
started thinking
Joker.
Batman Joker.
Didn't they call him? Didn't they call him the Joker?
I started
That was
thinking Batman
That was
Joker.
a double joke because
Yeah,
his
yeah,
alias is Joker, but also
Right.
the Joker is like one of the best. Yeah.
I just got all passionate there for a second, though. So I was like,
There
yes!
you-
Better than all!
Wait.
Oh, God.
Dofi
so
better than Dofi. Sorry.
So Dressrosa just won with 3 votes.
I will also vote for Dressrosa. It was kind of like torture to like watch or read it like week by week, but I actually went back and like redid it all in one day, and it was amazing.
Amazing.
So I actually only caught up to the One Piece manga in middle of Zoe.
What?
So,
I got caught up when I was of Impelled Down. I didn't probably get caught up until at least a few years after that. I mean, some people have told me they tanked right through it and got caught up in like a month. I couldn't do that. It would drive me insane.
I got One Piece done in 6 months, and I went from start to finish.
Honestly, you know what? I actually haven't read all of it. I never really read all chapters of the Davy Backfight arc. And I'm glad you did not put that on this list. I just realized that.
Which arc?
The Davy Backfight arc.
Oh, that arc. That's totally not canon.
Welcome back.
Hey!
It is canon, but it's not.
I know. It's like, whatever. RPG, mister? Dude?
Are you alive?
All right. So,
I think he voted Dressrosa.
Whole Cake is Dressrosa.
Honestly, I don't really care if he voted for Whole Cake. He kind of lost either way. So we can move on. And while he comes back to his senses. Hey! He has returned.
It's our favorite robot.
Awesome. I'm on my...
Try turning off your camera so you can talk. It might help.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto.
Yes. This is our favorite robot, guys.
All right.
Beep boop boop beep 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 boop.
Beep boop up.
We're having technical difficulties.
It's okay.
I wish we could like put up one of those screens with that, elevator music.
Oh, I have one of those on standby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can barely hear it.
God, it sounds like he's summoning a demon.
He sounds like he's drunk and summoning a demon.
Yes.
So, Marineford or Impel Down?
Sorry, man.
I know. It's Thriller Bark in Marineford.
You guys aren't asking him correctly.
my bad.
Beep boop up. Beep boop.
Beep boop boop bop bop beep boop boop bop bop. Now I'm just thinking of that SpongeBob episode where Mr. Krabs was a robot.
That's exactly what I was mimicking.
There we go. Yeah. We're on the same page here now.
Yes, we are.
All right.
Okay, so you can always chat in our personal group chat, and we can see who you vote for.
Yeah, just tell us how much.
We can know.
It's pretty sad, but
Now I wish we had like the Who Becomes a Millionaire. Or
I have that, dude. Guys, I have that too. Hold on, hold on, 5 seconds.
Like our sound effect guy. Like, come on.
Because I do a lot of weird stuff with my videos.
No, I'm saying you can be our sound effect guy. What are you doing?
I thought you said, how do you have all these?
Wait.
I'm like,
no. Come on with them.
oh, come on, I have these. I know I have this.
How bad would it be if the final vote? It's 2-2. Comes down to RPG Monger. He has to type it in chat.
That would be the least dramatic. Oh my god. Anticlimactic finale right there. But the good news is the next one's Thriller Bark versus Marineford, and whoever votes for Thriller Bark didn't watch Marineford.
Oh.
I like Thriller Bark. I mean, Brooke and everything. I just did a Nightmare Luffy video, and Nightmare Luffy was amazing. But, I mean, come on. Marineford was literally one of the turning points of the fucking series. So, I mean.
Yeah, Marineford it is.
Marineford for me as well. That's kind of
It's like, yeah, nice try defending Thriller Bark.
I would have tried to probably put like Skypia against Marineford or something.
I mean,
that's hard.
Yeah, that would be, or Dressrosa and Marineford. That would have been a good one.
Ooh, that would have been hard for me. Oh my god.
Well, I didn't want to put all the hardest ones in the first round. And then in the finals, it's like, okay, guys, it's the Baratier versus... Okay, I'm not to insult the Baratier, Briggs.
Baratier will win it all. I have faith.
Yeah,
my second favorite arc.
That was actually when I was first watching One Piece, like back during the 4Kids dub era. That was my favorite arc for the entire thing because all I watched was up to like Drum Island and 4Kids.
Sure.
No, they did Alabasta too, but I just liked Sanji and his introduction.
I actually like the Arlong arc better than the Baratier arc, but unfortunately, it's not here. Alas. Anyway, that's probably because I watched One Piece, and I remember I went on vacation or something, in middle of the Baratie arc, and then I came back to it, and I was like, I don't know, this big gold guy fighting Luffy, and I was like, what the hell is happening? Anyway,
you know what the cool thing about if you're gonna start reading One Piece now is they have all those digital colored versions now, so it's actually a lot more nicer to read through it.
Oh, yeah. They had colored versions. What the fuck?
Yeah, they have a colored. They have the colored versions all the way up to the Zoe arc now.
What the hell? Man, I just completed all of what? What the hell?
Time for round 2.
Thinking about
round 2, fight.
Okay.
Finish him. Sorry, go ahead.
Next, I guess it's Marineford will beat Thriller Bark, everybody.
No way.
Surprised. I know, I am. Okay, so next we have Impel Down versus Zoe.
Okay, Impel Down is my favorite One Piece arc, so I'll just make this really quick and just vote for Impel Down. So,
damn, that was scary.
That's my favorite arc. I'm going with that 100%. Zoe's great. Giant elephant. Remember you in our hearts, Ryunosuke, but I love.
Yeah, and before anyone else says anything, I know Zoe is like one of the most loved arcs in the One Piece community. Overrated! Yeah. I vote Impel Down also.
I do actually as well. I think I'm voting Impel Down.
I really like Zoe a lot, but it's tough. And it doesn't really matter at this point because you guys all 3 voted for Impel Down.
I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Okay. I'm sorry. I was going to go Zoe, but Impel Down left a really big impact on me because it was the prison aspect of it.
Mm-hmm. I love the references to Dante's Inferno. That did it for me because I love Dante's Inferno and how they did the different levels of hell and everything. And
that's what I loved about it. It was more anything that has more of a horror aspect or is darker toned or something like that. I'm automatically going to go with it.
Yep, 100%.
Well, RPG Monger just messaged me. His internet went down and he's setting up a hotspot.
Damn straight. I have one of those. It works.
I will
sometimes.
vote.
I am going to let you. Did he tell us what his vote was?
Well, does it really matter?
If you
we have 4 votes for Impel Down. GG, no.
If you want okay, I guess yeah. If you want a fair and biased thing.
Fair and biased. We need a perfect victory for Impel Down over Zoe. Anyway, so sorry, Elephant, Raizo, Momonosuke.
Yo, I want to talk about the last chapter's ending so badly, but I can't. I feel I don't want to spoil that for anyone.
Yeah, it was a pretty sick chapter.
Fine, I'll do it. Kinemon is a space alien. There you go, everybody.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Without it.
Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of suspicions as to what exactly will be going down.
Oh, you don't know half of it if you haven't read the spoilers. Trust me.
Oh, damn! Really?
Oh, it gets trippy.
I really hope it's not like a fake. Okay.
Because everyone's like insulting Wano, but Wano's so good so far.
Wano's the best arc. This was the arc that frickin' Oda was building up to. This is supposed to be one of the most important arcs ever. We might lose somebody very special in this arc.
I know. Kobe might die.
Screw Kobe. Anyway,
actually, I was thinking Law.
Oh, that is possible.
You should watch my Law video then.
He's back.
Hey.
For limited time only. There we go. He's back.
I think Shiki's in Wano as well. I'm just gonna say.
I would love for Shiki to be hanging out there.
He's inside that floating house over the arena, man. Over the arena, that floating fucking house.
That's not a house. That is a thing that they do for sumo matches. That's like a shrine. In real life, they have.
Yeah. It's like a real life. No.
Yeah, in real life, they have those. Obviously, when they do sumo matches, they're in a closed stadium, so it's suspended from the roof. In the One Piece world, I guess they just float.
Why is it floating? See, there's a reason why it's floating, man.
It's a traditional Japanese thing. I don't know what to tell you.
See, and what if I'm telling you, there's probably a reason why that's floating.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. No, it didn't work. I thought it would wake RPG Monger. Anyway. Still having problems.
If he's connected through, I've tried to get on, do a live stream over a hot.
Oh, I've done it. It's horrible.
Very sketchy whenever I try it.
Oh, yeah.
I automatically know my answer right away for the next one.
Hey! That worked!
Kind of, yes.
That was a good sign.
Yeah.
Yes, hey! Yay!
Yes, the hotspot is working.
All right, now I'm not the only guy without a face cam. How is that?
Oh no.
God.
Oh no.
Finally.
Yeah, it's very choppy.
What's that?
Yeah. We're losing you again, buddy.
What's that? You like to eat? No, I haven't seen it yet, buddy. I'll watch it soon.
I'm on my laptop.
I'm pretty sure he's trying to say, watch my Wano Law Theory because it's the best One Piece video ever.
No. He's very clearly saying, watch my 12 swordsmen.
My Wi-Fi is down.
Watch my videos. Subscribe to my channel.
We're trying to read your lips, buddy.
I heard watch my videos. Subscribe to my channel.
This is a nightmare.
Hey, that worked.
Yeah, we heard it's a nightmare.
It's only the complaining that works, though. So that's what you have to do.
There you go.
Okay. All right, moving on. Zoe was just destroyed by Impel Down.
We killed that elephant.
Quick recap for Roger, who might be watching. Anyway, next it's Skypiea versus
Really
Fishman Island. What was that? What?
I'm sorry the way he interrupted you. You were so into it too, Nux. Like perfect announcer going out. What?
I'm trying here, man.
You sounded so good. He tripped you up at the end. Like what?
It's because I'm being a gentleman, listening to what he has to say. He hasn't spoken all too much this stream. I don't know if you haven't noticed.
No, you're right. You're right.
I don't know what's happening, but I vote for Skypiea.
Me too.
Let's see.
Skypiea.
No third vote for Skypiea. I vote for Fishman Island.
Jesus.
God damn
it. Let's see.
You love Skypiea. You're trolling right
This
now.
is way
Nux.
before yeah, like way before the time.
RPG
way before the
Monger
time
says
skip
Fishman
happened.
Island in the chat. It's
He
2-2.
did. He did.
Up to now, I gotta. The hype is
Okay.
real.
All right.
Wait, did Taku
All right.
vote?
I see it.
All right.
Yet.
Before you
waiting.
decide anything, Hody Jones is the greatest anime character of all time.
Skypiea.
What?
There we go.
I was thinking of Shirahoshi's boots, but okay, sure.
Hody Jones is like
No, I was
One Piece
serious.
Thanos.
One Piece Thanos.
Skypiea.
Yeah, I was also really thinking Skypiea. I think no one really likes Fishman Island better.
Oh
except
wait,
for
I
RPG
actually get a
Monger.
chance to use this now. Hold on.
Oh, don't get me wrong. I loved Fishman Island.
No, I
also
did
set up
too.
for a lot of good hentai as well, but I'm gonna go Skypiea.
I mean, like, I see the downsides of Skypiea, but you got Eneru, man. Like, Eneru is so freaking cool.
Yeah, exactly.
What's the difference between Hody Jones and a normal pirate in One Piece?
What?
Normal pirate in One Piece you call pirate. Hody Jones you call Thanos pirate.
Okay.
I don't think he was so much about wiping out half of everybody. I think he was more about just wiping out all of everybody.
No,
Yeah.
you don't understand.
All humans must.
You're behind in the art of the meme. I will update you. In the year
I
2018,
I totally am.
I will explain.
Okay.
I will help you. Anything purple becomes...
Oh, go for it.
It's like RPG Monger's background. That's a Thanos background.
Oh.
True.
Now you see.
Yes.
Now
Blue
you see-
blue whales used to be called blue whales. They are now called Thanos fish.
I've always been late to memes. You know, that's why I'm so happy that I'm on board with the bow set thing as it's happening. Normally, I would be like 3 weeks out before I realized what the hell it was. So,
Do you know the difference between a normal Waylord and a shiny Waylord?
Oh my
it's
god.
purple.
Normal Waylord is called Waylord. Shiny Waylord is called... Yeah?
Really thinking about it.
It's Thanos Pokemon. Why don't you... Okay, anyway. Move
I wasn't paying attention, but I knew the answer. It was Thanos, of course.
Okay, Nux. Okay, buddy. Okay, that's good. I've never really been that way into memes, but you know.
Yeah.
All right. I am
Memes-
gonna vote for Fishman Island.
Well, it already lost. So, too bad. Next, it's Reverie versus Logtown. Smoker versus all the stuff that happened in Reverie.
Yeah, that's too one-sided. I mean, Logtown was sweet, but Reverie was. It introduced Inisama, for God's sake. Are you opening the doors to hell?
No, he's just blowing out a balloon very slowly.
Is he opening the door to his sex dungeon? Is he like...
That's what it sounds like.
I left my extra router downstairs. Let me go grab it. So I can
I have to go past 50 Shades before I can get there.
Taking my whip downstairs for my router.
The 50 Shades RPG.
I think
Yes.
Reverie was too overhyped for me. Like, it got hyped up so much before I actually read it.
Reverie had a lot of shit packed into like 6 chapters. It was not even that. It was 5, 6, 7, 8. It was 4 chapters.
It's like, insanity. Luffy's not here. We're going to do everything in as little time as we can.
Yeah, there was so much dialogue, so much in there. Like, every review I did of Reverie cracked like 200K views, like easy. Like, everyone freaked out because how much exposition we were getting dumped in our laps. So thank you.
Also, they were all like an hour long.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Easy. Like, I need that much time. Some of them, I don't think any of them were over an hour, but they were really close. Yeah, but I'm gonna go vote for Reverie. I mean, I have to.
Yeah, Reverie. Lockdown was good. Lockdown is probably where I really started enjoying One Piece.
Yeah, it was a great cap off to the East Blue and like starting the new adventure on the Grand Line, and it introduced Dragon and Smoker and everybody. But yeah, it doesn't hold a candle to Reverie.
For me personally, Arlong is where I decided I'd stick with it. Logtown is where I decided this is good, and then Alabasta's like, this is good.
Someone said Reverie shouldn't even count as an arc, and the thing is, the editor of One Piece doesn't even consider it an arc. He says it's too short to be an arc, but that's
it loses. By...
Too bad on the editor.
There's just too much info. Well,
you have the power now.
It's a lot of like. All right, I don't know if I'm Reverie at the very end of it. This is when they showed Imu-sama, correct?
Yes, chapter 908.
That alone messed me up for a very long time, and everybody's been
that
working
means
on
you
theory.
didn't see my One Piece theory where I said that the world government is going to have a secret leader.
Okay. When did you come up with that video?
I came up with it so long ago. You could look at the date.
I seen your video that the One Piece that you think the One Piece is on the moon, and I like that theory a lot.
Yes, it's that video. I also said that the main bad guy will be this king of the world government.
Yeah.
Counter to yours.
We hear you, RPG Monger. Yay!
Yeah, you're back.
Sounds like you're playing with the lawnmower, but you're back.
RPG Monger 2, 3.
He left again. He's closing his door.
That's why I vote for that.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh wait.
Yes,
Oh.
he's back.
Just
Don't interrupt him.
Second.
Please.
Is it working?
Okay, I'll shut up.
It's working. It's working.
oh.
It's working. Not good, but it's working.
Finally.
Yeah, let's just
Going
make
through.
it working perfectly. And let's go for it.
So RPG,
God.
all I want you to do is
I'm
scream what you
off of the
vote for.
hotspot, so I don't know how great this is gonna be.
That was a full sentence that we heard. That was the first full sentence we heard in the last half an hour. All right, Teching. Don't need to hold your mouth closed. So Reverie just beat Lockdown. Just barely beat Lockdown. Okay, anyway. Next, we have Alabasta, one of my favorite arcs in One Piece, versus Sabaody, one of my favorite arcs in One Piece.
And the most hard to pronounce.
Yes.
Sabaody?
I say Sabaody.
Well, you're saying it right.
Thank you.
Well, I just read it, so like whatever.
That's what I go vote for too.
Whatever I read in the manga comes out weird.
When it first was released, I kept calling it Saboundy. Yeah.
The way I do it, I try my hardest to skip that middle syllable. I call it Sabaody.
Sabaody.
There you go.
You have to focus on the letters that you could pronounce.
I don't know.
like that.
The first time I saw it written, it had an H in it. The way you spelled it, just Sabaody. I don't know if that's the proper spelling, but that seems so much easier to me. So
there's like a long version of it. It's like Sabaody.
Yeah, it has like an H in it, or like an H in it.
Archie, Arca. This is the full
Nux
name.
sent it to me without the A, and then I added the A because I'm like, that's how I pronounce it, so I'm gonna spell it that way.
Hey, rigging
This is the full name of the arc. I'm pasting it in there.
The
Sabaody.
Bubble Island arc. How about that?
All right,
Spelled it
sounds
right.
good. Bubble
All right.
trees. Okay, so it's Bubble Trees versus Alabasta.
Ooh, this is a toughie.
And the truth about Roger. Just putting that out there.
What kind of truth about
What
Roger?
truth?
We did find out that he turned himself into the Marines in that arc. He didn't get captured.
The relation with Rylan and where the rivals of his relation with Gold Roger, the relationship between him and the whole thing with Kuma. And isn't that where everyone disappeared as well?
Yes, that was that. But I don't know what you're talking about, the Roger thing.
Yeah, that is where everyone disappeared.
You start to figure out the relationship between Riley. I forgot. How the fuck do you pronounce his name?
I call him Rayleigh.
Rayleigh.
And his relationship with Gold Roger. Like, it gets more intimate, and you figure out a lot more, like when Kuma's explaining
Rayleigh's introduced in that arc, so we find out like about everything there. But
that as well.
Rayleigh is a huge point in One Piece, as well as Kizaru as well. We find out.
I agree.
That one, and Law and all the supernovas too. So
yes, that's why.
But then Alabasta had the. Yeah, Alabasta had the first time.
Had Crocodile though, and Mr. Prince.
Yeah. And Robin she wasn't introduced in Alabasta, but we got to really see what she could do. No, she was
introduced. May be completely wrong, but isn't that the first time like Luffy did?
Whiskey Peak's not part of Alabasta.
I said it was. Well, I guess the saga, but not the arc. It's a different arc.
Okay, sure.
Now we're getting into an argument about sagas and arcs.
I know. I was discussing this with Briggs earlier.
I have a question because I forgot something. Is Alabasta when Luffy got the first gear?
No,
what? that's
there is no
Enies Lobby.
There's a first gear.
Well, I mean, the first gear that he uses is second gear. There's not.
Yeah. You know what I mean.
I know what you said. It's Enies Lobby. It's Enies Lobby.
Sorry.
Oh, Mr. Prince was sick, but I have to go for Sabbaty.
I do too.
You know what pissed me off about Alabasta? Luffy got his ass kicked like 3 times. Like, I feel like if you defeat someone, just finish them off. Like, you're a bad guy. Kill your opponent and then be done with it.
Well, the first
time
that philosophy would destroy the whole Harry Potter series. It's like they stunned the same goddamn Death Eater so many times until they killed the main characters at the end. God damn it!
It would destroy a lot of series. But here's my rebuttal to that involving Crocodile and Luffy. The first fight, Crocodile runs him through with his fucking hook, and he's like just on and bleeding. Luffy.
It was better in the 4Kids one.
Yeah, that was where they just edited it, so it's not like it's weird where it's like his arm is just dangling off the hook or something. But Luffy's arm gets wet. He grabs Crocodile. He crushes his hand. Crocodile, he gets hurt, so he throws Luffy just into a sand pit. So from Crocodile's perspective, I just stabbed this dude through the chest, and I'm throwing him into a sand pit. He's dead. He's going to die.
The good old days where you put pirates' heads on spikes, hang them from, the entrance of the city.
Oh, man.
I'm with Lord Brigo here.
Oda's going to get really intense when we get to Raftel. It's just going to have a bunch of heads on pikes. Oda's like, this is the last arc of the series. I'm going full Vlad the Impaler with this shit.
Luffy had to lose quite a few times against a
just
warlord,
gonna say it again.
Or else you're going to think warlords are little bitches. If Luffy came in as a teenager on the scene and whipped his little ass all about right away.
No, my issue is Crocodile was too weak. As far as the power scaling for the series goes, it doesn't make sense that Luffy beat Crocodile.
Well, he found out his natural weakness.
Yeah, but it still doesn't.
And that's the whole thing as well. It doesn't matter. It doesn't make sense how Luffy beat a couple of people after Crocodile as well.
What you're saying is anyone with Haki would beat Crocodile. Basically.
I would say that's a problem.
Luffy gets underestimated, and that's his thing. Is when he first comes onto the scene, Luffy's always underestimated until his name gets out there.
Luffy was underestimated and surprised Crocodile that he found his weakness, and Crocodile was not expecting anything major to happen, and then boom! Before he knew it,
he was going to beat a warlord.
Well, Luffy is still very strong. He just didn't have a way to fight a Logia type, so he had to find his weakness type of thing.
Yeah, I would say that it is kind of an issue. It's one of those issues whenever Oda introduced Haki later, and it's like, okay, well, how come Crocodile didn't know Haki? And then during Marineford, I guess he kind of knows it because people attack him with Haki, and he's still okay. So it's like, what's going on with that?
No, maybe. I think he lost a lot of shit after he became a man.
Crocodile was probably the worst power scaling in all of One Piece.
Yeah.
Crocodile's amazing because he has so many theories behind him. Like, not only that, a lot of people are like, all right, why doesn't Crocodile know about this? Was he off doing something else? And then they have other theories
it's just
about
that
what
Oda
he was doing.
It wasn't created yet. I mean, that's the basic answer. I mean, you can cover it up however you want.
Oh,
But
no. Yeah, that's the easy answer. I'm not saying like that, but I'm just saying like in the context of the series, it has. Yeah,
I think he does, and I think we're going to know more. Like, you just found out more about Sanji not too long ago. We're probably going to find out something crazy about Zoro. Probably that he's born in Wano or some shit like that.
Some guy with a mustache in the chat says, RPG Monger, what are your thoughts? Thank you, RPG Monger.
That was very intellectual.
No, but honestly, I like Crocodile so much as a character. It's kind of sad.
Too. He's great.
Do you believe that Crocodile was a woman?
No.
Yeah, he's Luffy's mom. I've heard. I made a video about that. I've heard all the different theories. No, I don't believe he was. I don't believe he was Luffy's mom. I guess it's possible he could be a woman.
Mom. Luffy's mom's retarded. He used to be a woman, is what I'm saying.
The thing is,
and Yvonne changed him.
I don't think that would be like a huge secret, like to the point where it's like that. I mean, like if that was revealed to be the secret, he was keeping
everything.
Yeah, if that was revealed, like I used to be a woman, I think I would just be kind of underwhelmed by that. I'd be like, that was the secret this whole time.
This may come out sounding a little bit sexist, but I'm not trying to do that at all. This is a shonen anime. What women in shonen anime actually do? Oh, never mind. That's why he lost to Luffy.
I'm voting for Sabaody just for the main reason that like if someone comes back, like I kill someone, but they come back to life to like come again, and I kill them again, and they come back and defeat me. I already don't like the arc.
Mm-hmm.
Like no, I think it wasn't the third fight. It was the fourth fight that he finally defeated him. If I remember correctly.
Well, Luffy, are you ready for our 77th encounter?
If I think someone dies and they come back to kill me a second time, I'm chopping off their head.
Make sure he's dead. Oh no, this time I will put you in a cage and lower you into crocodile.
Oh my god. With sand at the bottom. How does it work? Figure it out.
Now that is the ultimate plan.
You know, this is one of the reasons why I love Impel Down, because Magellan kicked Luffy's ass. Luffy came back, but he never actually beat Magellan. They managed to escape the prison, but Magellan still would have kicked his ass because Luffy had no defense against that. I mean, he had the wax.
That a lot more.
Yeah, I do too.
The fact that Magellan is a paramecia is freaking amazing. But that said, Sabaody wins.
Yes.
Yes.
And also, you have to watch my One Piece theories. Like, I almost never do theories on my channel. I did 2 One Piece theories, and they're so freaking must watch.
I promise I will.
Good for Sabaody.
Sabaody wins. Sabaady's gonna be important in one.
Sabaody.
That's what I always said. Sabaody.
Fun fact: Sabo was actually named after Sabaody.
Yeah, it's Sabo's D. Sabaody.
Oh, there we go.
There you go.
The D confirmed.
That's what Oda was doing.
Oh God! Oh no!
No. Let's just hurry up and vote for Baratier.
The problem because he had in his eyeball.
The
problem with this is that once something like this is mentioned, like there are going to be 10 One Piece channels saying, Sabo has Conqueror's Haki confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Like I've seen every single Straw Hat with Conqueror's Haki theories already.
Oh yeah, every single one. Luffy and Ace both had it, so maybe Sabo would to equal out the 3 brothers. I mean, I'd be fine with that. I wouldn't find that.
Yeah, I wouldn't find that a problem. But it's like Usopp.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that whole video on like what kind of hockey all the different Straw Hats would get and all that shit. It was a lot of fun. Like, can you imagine Frankie with hockey? Like, that would be so cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, he doesn't even need armament hockey. He's already a tank.
He doesn't, but armament-coated missile launcher.
Yeah, would be cool.
If anything, observation would help him a lot.
All right. So,
well, we got Usopp with observation. Anyway, next is Baratier versus Punk Hazard.
I can't wait for Baratier to win it all. It's actually one of my favorite arcs. It's probably like I liked One Piece, or like I was kind of into it, wasn't sure, and then I watched the Baratier arc, and that's what kind of clinched it for me. Like I liked Arlong and Alabasta afterwards, but Baratier was a lot of like what really clinched it for me. And I like how like they teased Mihawk, So you get like a sight of like what's like the power to come or like the power levels to come.
That was so cool. Where
how
Mihawk
far they
chopped
are
his boat
behind.
in half. Oh my god.
Oh yeah.
But the thing that bothered me about Mihawk, it's like you have this whole arc, and everyone's like, doing their own thing. Don Krieg is fighting with these. By the way, Krieg means war in German. Fun fact. So Don Krieg is fighting.
Krieg.
The chef guys, and they're in this middle of this thing, and then Mihawk like just goes by, slices everything in half, and leaves like out of nowhere.
That's what I love about Mihawk. Mihawk don't give a shit. He does what he wants when he wants. He's like, I've just come. Why are you here to destroy our ships a second time? I'm like, I don't know, just killing time. All right, I'm gonna go home now. Later, bitches. And
you realize he followed them through the calm belt.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He'll do whatever he wants. No one's gonna stop him.
Don't get me wrong. I think Mihawk's amazing.
I
have to say I vote for Punk Hazard all the way.
I'm Punk Hazard.
I mean, this isn't even a debate for me. While I like Baratier as far as an arc goes, Punk Hazard was one of my favorites.
Do you think it's really fair though? Because Punk Hazard is such a longer arc than Baratier. Baratier was only like, I don't know, 20 chapters or so.
How long was Punk Hazard?
It was a lot longer than that. It was at least like 50.
Really?
40 or 50, something like that.
Damn.
Yeah, it was longer than Baratier for sure.
For Baratier.
Now, I'm going to vote for Punk
Briggs is the boss.
Now, I'm going to vote for Punk Hazard as well because it had like, Law.
The introduction of Law.
The smile
reintroduction of Law. And it had sexy fun time Sanji and Nami's body. So
that was hilarious. Oh god.
That was such a funny moment.
Caesar was an amazing villain as well.
Poker and Tashigi was funnier for me.
Hot and funny are two words that could be thrown around. But anyway.
I like learning more about the fruit, like just, the smile fruit thing.
Oh, yeah.
And also, if you watch my Law theory... Never mind.
What do you think? Why? Do you think Law is going to be like Im-sama or something? What's going on with Law?
Okay, that's a separate theory. The Im-sama one is in the One Piece Moon theory. Now, the Law one is a separate thing as far as everything that will happen in Wano. Mark my words! If I'm wrong, I probably won't do anything. But if I'm wrong, you could say I was wrong. But if I'm right, you have to say I'm right. That's the
If you're wrong, you have to do the one chip challenge.
I don't know what that is, but probably not.
Then say yes to it.
What?
Then say yes to it if you don't know what it is.
But what's the one chip challenge? It sounds dangerous.
It is a single tortilla chip that is coated with like ghost chili. It's like 2 million Scovilles in like one chip, and it's like
challenge accepted.
Pure unrepentant.
This is my manager, Lord Brigo.
It's true.
Yeah, I can order it.
I definitely appreciate the sentiment. But
Tell you what, Nux. I'll even buy it for you and send it to your house.
Okay. And you know what's even better? He's gonna record a video but not show his face.
Just PM me your coughing.
PM me your address. I'll send it to you. We'll get this all set up. You won't have to spend a nickel. Don't worry about it.
I definitely am I'm leaning much more towards this now that I know that you're paying for it.
Oh,
but still no. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm so certain I'm right. I would take this challenge, except I'm probably not right.
It's guaranteed suicide. You don't want to do it. But
we have to come up with something.
We'll figure out something.
How about this? If I'm right, we do a rant cafe of all of you guys praising me, and if I'm wrong, we do a rant cafe of me praising you guys.
I only praise the sun. My apologies.
And Lord
that's gonna be tough. I mean, I could get in my we could do that. I could get my celestial robes out and everything, and I can make a Nux Taku shrine back here. Yeah, we could do that.
I'm down for the Nux Taku shrine. I'm totally
I could totally make that.
Yeah, but I don't have face cam, so you're gonna have to take my word for it that I have a teching one.
Oh, okay.
You don't have face cam, or you choose not to use face cam?
I choose not to answer that question and move on. Anyway, second round.
But
the Law video is right. I'm telling you guys. And if it's not,
buddy.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway,
if it's not right, then Otis is wrong.
No, dude. Listen. For what we all do on YouTube, that's like the ultimate goal: to make a theory like a year before it's confirmed to be accurate, so we can be like, "Yes, nailed that thing."
I fucking told you all.
Yeah.
Josh Duffney in the chat says, "What if One Piece is the moon?" And I said that in my theory.
Yeah. So we're all waiting for that. Okay, so
I don't do a lot of theories. I only did 2.
That's why I'm waiting for when the water fruit will be a thing.
Okay, but that's like a different.
Why would you
type
need
of
the
theory.
water fruit if
I'm
you
waiting
control
for
the
water
moon,
to
which
be
controls the tides?
Damn, very.
Whoa, you just gave me an idea for another video.
Oh no.
All right, we should move on, I guess. Second round.
Yeah.
Damn,
Anyway,
it's already been an hour.
Yeah, I mean, right, at this point, who gives a
but don't
shit?
worry. At least we already discussed all the arcs. Second round. It's Ennis Lobby versus Dressrosa. Damn it! This is the hardest one in the whole freaking thing.
Frick, man.
Annie's lobby.
Dressrosa. Dressrosa.
Lord Brigo.
Well, it's already over, but not what do you think?
You know,
What? No. Who won?
And his lobby.
yeah.
Oh,
Dressrosa.
Dressrosa. I have to say, I liked both.
What does RPG Monger have to say?
Andy's lobby.
Damn it, guys! Make it. Well, at least I don't have to decide now. Right?
You see, the thing with the
Damn it!
yeah, RPG Monger, yeah, just said.
No
Annie's-
flamingo! Sorry.
The thing is, with Water 7 and Annie's Lobby, they both featured Robin, but now in Annie's Lobby, well, I mean, Dressrosa had Robin too, but you know.
No, I have to say, I'm going. Not that it matters, but I'm Team Dressrosa here.
Yeah.
Well, it's already over.
Already over, but oh well.
You're already dead.
You've already
Something
been
like
cut.
that. Okay, guys,
Sting.
you're all too deep. This is like Bleach stuff already. Like, I remember when I was watching Bleach, I'm like, oh my god, it's so cool. He can disappear from in front of him, appear
Yes.
behind him, and then just like
Yes.
click his
Yes.
sword in his sheath, and then the guy like
Yes.
explodes in blood.
Yes.
And I'm like, this
Yes.
is the greatest
Yes.
animation
Yes.
budget trick
Yes.
ever.
Yes, 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 yes.
Yes. It's like one of those flip books. You know what I'm talking about?
I reread a lot of Bleach recently, and it's just really sad how it because if you read it all in one setting, it really does degrade as you go, and I'm like, oh god. But
Reading One Piece?
R.I.P.
no,
Bleach.
Bleach. This is Bleach. Yeah,
Oh, Bleach. Yeah, don't. Yeah.
yeah.
Some people of higher taste pronounce it as blech, but you know.
Yeah.
Black. It was originally supposed to be called Snipe. Fun little fun fact there. The Shinigami were supposed to use guns originally, but
Oh.
I evolved
I
my
know.
gun into a super gun, allowing me to move double as fast.
that might have been the way that that Kubo might have taken it. I don't know.
Yeah, swords was a good move. But anyway,
Yeah.
moving on, since Dressrosa just heroically lost. Rest in peace, Dressrosa. We have, I don't know, what's next?
Marineford
Marineford and
Impel
Impel Down. Oh, god damn it.
Oh god, yeah, that is tough. Oh wow, okay.
So before anyone says anything, I'm going Impel Down. Even though Marineford is easily one of my favorite arcs, I had more enjoyment watching Luffy run through Impel Down, meet Mr. 2, who's potentially one of the strongest characters in all of One Piece.
I honestly did
Up
too.
there with Helmeppo and Hody Jones.
I'll be honest with you. The first time I read Marineford, this is, of course, we didn't know it was going to be like what it was. This is the beginning, but you know, a lot of stuff was happening at once. I really didn't follow it for a little while. When the anime came out, it was easier to follow because there's just so much shit running around happening at the same time. But I enjoyed Impel Down more. And if we're just going by personal opinion here, I'm going Impel Down because that's my favorite.
Joe Kage donates €2 in the chat to say, Nux, you like Dressrosa more because of Law, right? No.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, maybe. We'll leave it with a maybe.
Love
Because he
Law.
likes
He has
Doflamingo.
Law's sick.
heart fruit.
He has a heart fruit. What a romantic.
Open no me, right?
I definitely have to go Marineford. Marineford had a very big impact with me with the whole Whitebeard and who he was and
that
how
was
amazing of a character that he was and just how much shit he had behind him and his character and the story build up. And I'm not going to lie, Ace's death put me out for a very long time.
I have to say, I liked Marineford a lot, and there were a lot of like really high moments. Even in that fight itself, there were a lot of really highs.
So many.
I mean,
Now,
I was
and
shocked.
I'm gonna probably do a whole Whitebeard video soon-ish, maybe. But I have to say, compared to like Luffy going on the bottom floor, he meets Jinbei, and then Crocodile's like, you know, you're gonna need me too, right? It's like,
And
oh
Jinbei's
my
my
God!
favorite. And Jinbei's my favorite character out of the whole series. So
I love Jinbei.
I also really liked Ivankov, the introduction of Ivankov. That was so freaking trippy, man.
Oh yeah.
Like, how do you not
Ivankov
love
is the
Ivankov?
original Bowsette. Anyway,
Like
move on.
they're in the
That's
middle.
nice.
They're in the middle of this fucking prison, and just death all around them. And then like Luffy and Bon Clay pass out. Next chapter, they're in the middle of like this gay bar, and it's like everyone's dancing and singing and having fun. I'm like, what the hell is going on here?
It's so perfect.
Yeah.
But when I watch the anime, they call it Queer Island.
Yeah, they do. Because that's the way you translate Okama. That's the best way you can do it, I guess.
Yeah.
But yep, they found themselves in a very queer place.
And the queers, they're like only queer. Like they just were blaying out with it, like blaying out, like
it's almost as queer as Tekken raising his eyebrows at you.
That's the point of Vivankov. That's the whole premise of the character.
Well,
so anyway, what's the vote here?
The votes here are 3 votes for Impel Down.
Yep.
And 1 vote for Marineford. And then we have Lord Brigo. Too cowardly to decide.
Well, I vote for Rob Ford.
He voted for Impel Down for RPG. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but Brigo.
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 Legend has it that Lord Brigo's vote counts as 2.
Little did they know.
Damn it.
All along, even if he loses, he secretly wins.
I forgot we could do that.
Yeah, you forgot we could do that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I forgot we could count our votes as more.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay.
It's all right. I really like Impel Down.
That's how we bribe Tekken to come here. Your votes count as triple.
Mine count as quadruple.
And his vote still loses.
I know.
Oh, anyway, Impel Down actually won, and I'm blown away. I'm
surprised by that too.
I wouldn't have been surprised if Marineford would have won the whole thing. Like,
oh no, me neither. I mean, that's such a good arc, but
damn. Yeah. Well, anyway. Sorry, Aokiji. You had some pretty sick moments in there, but not compared to anyway. Magellan, who didn't do much throughout the series, except of course.
There was that setup. We didn't see him, but he was protecting Doflamingo from like the assassins. I would love a scene.
Oh,
like,
that would have been so good.
Oda, he still might do it. Oda, where the assassins come down, they try to fight Magellan, and Doflamingo's over there in his cell laughing like, "Need some help over there, Magellan." And they let him out. And Magellan and Doflamingo team up and do like poison string combination attack. That'd be so freaking cool.
That would.
Yes, because Doflamingo is gay Thanos. And because
he's not. Doflamingo is the greatest villain in One Piece.
And Magellan is Paramecia Thanos.
What about, do you guys know about Wicked Dick?
No.
Okay, so Wicked Dick is a character, that's his actual name. He appears in a filler episode really early on in the series. Like Zoro was a bounty hunter in his past, and he like took him out.
Yes, but I remember that.
It's an actual character, Wicked Dick. And ironically, they did not censor his name, or they didn't change it, even in the 4Kids dub. They still called him
Dick is a nickname for Richard. So.
That was my grandfather's nickname. I know that. I just, because of how hypersensitive 4Kids was, I'm surprised they didn't change it to like Rick or something, because they took off like the text off books and everything. It's just weird.
What is it called? Wicked Dick? I want to find this character.
Wicked Dick.
Wicked Dick.
Wicked Dick.
Monetized.
Okay, wicked. Anyway, so Marineford just lost somehow. Next, we have, I don't know. This bracket's confusing. Skypiea versus the Reverie.
Oh, shit.
Reverie!
Skypiea!
Idiot! Oh my God. No. I'm sorry. Yeah.
That's really not very nice, actually.
I know. I'm sorry I said that. I didn't mean
like,
RPG Monger has spoken. Reverie, no question. Reverie wins. Sorry, Skypiea. NL, God of Thunder. You suck.
If Reverie wins it all, I resign.
Oh my God.
I love how there's always
what does that mean?
Reverie won't win. I won't allow it.
One thing that Briggs always hates, and it always wins.
I wanted Dressrosa to win.
I like Reverie, but it's like 4 chapters. But you can't win it all.
Why?
Luffy's not even in it. It's like we just learn a lot about the series. That's all it is. It's an info dump.
Look at My Hero Academia. The 2 best arcs are Endeavor and Stain, and they're like the 2 shortest arcs.
I have such a boner for world building and shit, so that arc was like everything I wanted.
There's this cool quirp. It's like geography or something or whatever.
Yeah, I love geography. Oh my God.
Okay.
Also, Todoroki's a bitch.
Little did they all know, but Alabasta, the island, is in the shape of Donald Trump's hair.
Oh my God.
And that's why we're attacking. Anyway, moving on. Before we discuss that super We won't say hero or villain because why not? Moving on.
Villain or hero?
That was too long of a silence for the Rant Cafe. Next, it's Alabasta lost to Sabity. So Sabity versus Punk Hazard. And this one's really tough because they both have law.
They do. But he did do more stuff in Punk Hazard, so... But then you have that emotional scene, the emotional scene at the end with the Strats getting separated. And at the time, we didn't know what happened to them. They could have just, so...
Sabity,
you have the scene where Sanji hears a teardrop.
I vote Punk Hazard.
It's so hard.
I'm going to vote for Sabity.
Punk Hazard.
Have you ever met a vicious dog that you didn't think would bite, or a wild animal? Fuck, I fucked it up.
No. That was it. Was you got it almost right? It was have you ever met a wild animal that you were certain would not bite you? Because I haven't.
And I'm voting for Punk Hazard.
RPG Monger votes Sabity. 2-2. Now I gotta.
Here it comes.
This is really hard for me. Sabity.
Yes!
I'm sorry.
Fair enough. It was a close one.
But Punk Hazard had a dragon. Moving on. Okay, so next.
That's hard.
The dragon was kind of lame.
It was the lamest dragon in all of fiction. They went out of their way to make the most pathetic dragon of all time. Anyway, moving on. We have...
Holy shit, it's a dragon! Oh, it's okay. Zoro killed it. We're good.
Yeah, but Zoro is pretty beat. Zoro versus Monet?
Ooh, yeah, that was a good scene.
That was sick.
Yeah.
Terrified her. She was too scared to reclaim her form. Yeah. Anyway, that sounded like Lord of the Rings music, so there you go. Okay, so Ennis Lobby versus Impel Down.
I think I'm gonna vote for the Chimera Ant arc. I think that was pretty solid. It really introduced Miruim and everything.
Personally, I think I preferred the York New arc to the Chimera Ant arc.
I actually like the Greed Island arc. That's one of my favorite.
I love the Greed Island arc. Best isekai anime.
Just because Togashi went out of his way to create like an entire card game. Like that's crazy. That guy is so dedicated to his craft.
Yeah,
but no,
and you can see that because it's like you have a character in Hunter x Hunter like takes a step forward with like his left leg, and then every character in the whole series is like he just took a step forward with his left leg. He must have used his heartbeat to confuse everyone as to which direction he was moving in. That's why it takes like 4 hours to read every chapter.
I am so like I love that shit though. Like the level of detail. Like they come out of this opening and like the whole episode is like in the span of 10 seconds and the narrator has more screen time than any of the characters. He's just going over every little action that they do.
I would pay good money for like a David Attenborough Chimera Ant arc. It's like, and Killua decided to turn around because he felt like he must when the Chimera Ants have seen him.
Yes.
That was a pretty crazy episode.
That was an
amazing
episode.
Why he turned around. It's like, it's funny because like I could so see it becoming a meme. It's like Killua turns around. They do a whole episode explaining it. You see like Hunter x Hunter fans just like foaming by the mouth. Like, oh, it's so deep.
I'm sorry for getting us on this Hunter x Hunter tangent now, but I vote Impel Down. I'm keeping my money on Impel Down.
What were the options?
Impel Down or Ennis Lobby or Impel Down. Yep.
Oh my lord. This is a hard one.
Lordy Lou.
RPG Monger goes in with Impel Down. Damn.
And he activated my trap card, which is clearly Ennis Lobby.
Same here! Double trap card! High five, Briggs!
Up top.
Yeah!
Alright.
Okay.
I pictured you doing that, and it was the most adorable thing ever.
Why, thank you. I pictured it as pretty adorable as well.
Nux, I don't know what you look like, so I'm just like picturing you as a chibi character right now. So it's just like, yeah,
yeah, not all that far. I mean, yeah. All right, now we gotta stressing out.
This is really hard for me.
Yes.
No idea how hard.
Hence stressing out.
Clearly, this is your first Tournament arc.
Fam.
You gotta say it fast so you don't have to get into the tough position.
Tennis lobby.
Damn, we won, Rick.
What? All right.
I guess it's gonna be Ennis Lobby versus Reverie. Anyway, next is Reverie versus Sabity.
Sabity.
This
Yes.
is a brutal one.
Sabity. Right away.
Sabio. D.
Even though even though that, you know,
RPG Manga coming in clutch with a Sabity.
Like, I understand that it had a lot of information, a lot of really good story building and stuff like that, but really think of the enjoyment that you got out of each time.
I got all of it.
Like, but I'm saying, like, you got to enjoy Sabity longer. You got to be a part of it longer. There was a lot of emotional things that happened versus just story building.
I've heard that argument before, and it's like, One Piece is obviously the best anime ever, because it had you entertained for so many more episodes. Do you like this argument?
I mean, like...
Okay, but I don't... it actually works for Reverie, because Reverie is just an info dump, and as fans, we really appreciate it because we really wanted that info dump.
Yeah.
But I can't go ahead and say that's the best arc ever.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I agree.
I mean, not even just an info dump.
We wouldn't care about the info dump without the rest of it. Sorry, I keep on cutting you off.
I'm staying consistent with my decision. I'm going Reverie, but Sabody probably wins. Yeah.
Yeah, Sabby D.
Sabity.
I think I'm also going
Sabity.
Reverie.
Shibbity dibbity doo.
Well,
I'm
it
also
doesn't
going
matter.
with Reverie.
Really? Thank
yeah.
you.
I have to say, it was such a fresh feeling right after the Whole Cake arc, which was right after Zoe, right after Dressrosa. And you know, now we actually see what the world thinks about Luffy.
We got to see everybody again. You know, it was just a really great.
Because the thing is about One Piece in general, usually it's like, let's say if you look at Naruto or My Hero Academia, it's the world or the society that shapes the main character. One Piece is how the main character is shaping the world. And that was the
whole crux for Obito wanting to become like a bad guy. It was like the way the world was. That's what pissed him off.
And that's society in My Hero Academia that sets things up. It's very rare, but One Piece really focuses on how Luffy changes the world, not how the world affects Luffy. So the Reverie, we actually see the fruits of his labors throughout, that he did selflessly, mind you.
Yeah, he did something to affect the world. And he's just trying... The funny thing is, he's just trying to become, you know, he wants the most freedom in the world. That's why he wants to be king of the pirates. Like, I'm just doing my own thing. I want to have the most freedom. And all this other stuff happens on the side. No.
Just does whatever he wants, when he wants, and it affects everything.
And so, aside from actually seeing that, we get to see the revolutionaries move forward, get introduced to Ino-sama. We want to know what Shanks is doing. We have Kuma, who's potentially going to get somewhere because that's kind of a revolutionary target. I don't know.
Bonnie?
I was not so interested in that particularly. I was not invested in her character whatsoever, I'll be honest. But I still team Reverie on this. Reverie above Sabity.
Well, you guys did a great job defending a losing pick.
Damn!
Well,
why would you say that?
Well, that's exactly what happened.
We still have Nawagata to save our asses. Nawagata?
It got number 2, even if it loses.
Well, it got number 4 if it loses.
Wait, what was it again?
No,
Ennis Lobby beat Impel down.
Oh, yeah.
Well, we don't have a losers bracket here, so technically a tie is in 3rd and 4th.
Yeah, I need to see like a bracket. Wait.
But I'm pretty sure Noagata and the RPG Monger have already voted for Sabody.
Yeah, I haven't voted for Sabody.
No!
That's why I said it was defending a losing argument.
But it was a good argument. So
we tried to our last breath. We held the fortress.
We did technically.
And that's what counts. That's also what losers say.
Stop smiling, man. Okay, fine.
I like this guy.
Yeah, I like him too. Anyway, Sabity versus Ennis Lobby in the finals.
Ennis Lobby.
That
indeed.
Well, Ennis Lobby is my favorite arc, so.
Yeah. I'm fine with this decision, yes.
Wait, what are you guys picking?
I picked Ennis Lobby.
This is very anticlimactic. Someone say words.
RPG says
Okay.
Ennis Lobby. Ennis Lobby. I'm going that.
Yeah, I have to also go Ennis Lobby. 5-0 in the finals. Checking. Why are you playing your nose? It's all because Big said.
I'm doing epic sounding background music for this. I don't know.
Yeah, well, One Piece has like one epic sounding background music.
Try like a lot.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the One Piece background music per se.
Okay, Nux, come on.
I preferred your Lord of the Rings humming.
Okay, but I was listening to it. I listen to the soundtracks all the time. It helps me relax and think of ideas for shit. So I'm a big fan of it.
So just for fun, let's do another vote. Reverie versus Ines Lobby.
For the bronze medal. For the bronze medal. Reverie. I'm voting for Reverie.
I still vote for Ines Lobby.
Ines Lobby.
RPG Monger. It's what we all predicted. It would all come down to him. He is typing.
Ines Lobby. Damn it. Okay, well. Anyway, Teching, we're the only true intellectuals that understood the 4 episodes of chapters of Reverie.
We're the only ones that really get Oda. You know what I mean? It's just
it's you. High IQ.
When Oda watches my law video and changes his plans for the Wano arc to fit it, you will bow towards my awesomeness. Anyway, thank you all for coming.
Yeah. Thank you.
Epic ending right here. Great to have you. Especially you, RPG Monger. And I'm not being sarcastic, honestly. Great to have you.
It's good to yes.
Start typing.
I feel bad because whatever. Anyway, link to everyone is in the description. We have once again Nawagata.
Yes.
Yes.
All right. Yes.
Yes. We also have Lord Brigo.
Also known as Lord Rigo. Looks like Ines Lobby won after all, just like I thought.
Why is he always so smug? No, but seriously, Lord Brigo's sick and he's almost finished a One Piece video.
It's true.
I guess it is.
So happy.
Much to Lord Brigo's surprise, he's uploading One Piece next. And we also have the King, Teching 101 himself.
Reverie forever!
Yeah, that. Not my favorite superhero movie, I must say.
I liked it. It was okay.
I don't know. Maybe I'm not just one huge fan of superhero movies in general.
Did anyone watch South Park last night? They made that like Black Panther reference the entire time through.
I did not. But did you know that Killer Queen from JoJo's, the purple thing with the, his pose?
Yeah.
It's a Wakanda Forever
Kira?
pose. Yeah, no, but his.
Oh, yeah, I guess. Yeah. Okay.
I know what you're
talking about now. Yeah.
Yes. You know what? Another name.
God.
You know another.
Thanos JoJo.
Why did you say that? I was going to say you Thanos Dio. How can you do this? You stole my meme.
This needs to stop.
The first clear sentence we've heard from you the whole stream.
RPG Thanos makes his return.
It's the worst timeline.
Nux, this is what you've done to me. Anytime I see blue or purple, Thanos pops into my head.
It's the stupidest meme ever, but it's also perfectly encapsulates what a meme is. A meme is just a terrible joke, but you get it.
Did you hear they're making him blue for they're making him blue for the sequel?
No! That ruins the whole story.
That's why they did it, just to mess with us.
Now it's going to be Shiny Waylord and Thanos Waylord. Okay. Well, anyway, Thanos aside, this was a lot of fun. Somehow Ines Lobby won, and honestly, I expected it to win.
Oh my god, my buddy, he's like really, really hardcore One Piece, like in it, like his heart is all One Piece, and he's just like revere though. Like, he's so upset.
Okay. Well, guys, I don't know if you know about this website, but really quick, I'll put it in the chat. This is Did Thanos Kill Me.me, and if you click on it, you'll find out if you were killed by Thanos.
Oh, I heard about that.
Oh yeah, I've done
I don't really want to see. Like, why would I want to see that? I'd rather eat a tortilla chip.
I was spared by him.
Oh, I was spared.
I was spared.
I don't see the link. So clearly, I was spared.
I want to see if it's going to say I'm spared again. Let's see if
Rest in peace, Nux Taku. You had a great run. I'm dead. Okay.
It keeps on saying I'm spared.
That aside.
My internet wasn't spared.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay. Well, this was actually a lot of fun.
Like always.
Thank you.
Like always.
Yeah,
Thank you, everyone, for coming. And if there's any takeaway message from this video, it's to watch my law video. And if there's any other takeaway message from the video, it's links to everyone in the description. Feel free to say hi.
Hi.
Yeah. Come on over. We'll have tea and crumpets. It'll be fun.
Believe it or not, I'm not a robot in my videos.
Have a jolly good old time.
Yeah.
Good old time with some crumpets.
Good old
music.
time, that mate.
We'll have a
The
gay
only way for you
party.
to confirm that he isn't a robot is to check him out.
There you go.
Oh!
Oh no.
You need to do a series on your channel where you're a robot. I think that'll have a lot of. It's like a different kind of thing.
Oh,
This
and
is a sign.
if you want more Nux, then I have like one line in RPG Monger's latest video.
Oh yeah, my movers video.
Yeah,
Ah,
actually
yeah.
did well though, so that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
All right, so with that all said, have yourself a most wonderful evening, and remember to stay weird, fam.
Bye.
Space Cowboy.